Boxing Ego quick hits.
Ego?
Ego, E-G-O, Boxing Ego.
Boxing BOXINGEGO.com.
Did you spell it?
She spelled that shit.
It looks like Shakur Stevenson will fight Oscar Valdez, former foe, ROBSON CONCEIAO. That's what I want to talk about in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing gang. Boxing Ego, if you're new, this is my channel. My name is Ego. The series you're watching right now, Boxing Ego Quick Hits. Less intro, less filler. Let's get it. Reports just surfaced that Shakur Stevenson from Newark, New Jersey, has agreed to fight ROBSON CONCEIAO. You guys may remember ROBSON CONCEIAO in the name and the face from when he fought Oscar Valdez at home in Arizona. I want to talk about my thoughts regarding this. I love it. Shakur Stevenson is a breath of fresh air in the world of boxing. Shakur Stevenson is definitely a young legend. You can already see it. You can see the progression, and I just like the competitive streak that he has. I remember when he first turned pro, there were people saying, oh, he don't have the knockout power and he has to, come into his style and things like that. Man, because I was never big on that. You notice, you go watch my channel back then, you got to allow somebody to adjust. Like, just imagine you started a brand new job and it's your first week, second week. You're not going to know everything about the company. You're not going to know how to log in and punch out. And especially if you've been on the couch or, whatever, you came from somewhere else and maybe had a different system, you may forget to punch out for lunch, things like that. Use the time clock. So I'm not really big on when people first turn pro, overly analyzing things in their first and second, third fight. First of all, when you first start, most people aren't going into 10 and 12 rounders. You kind of work your way up to that. So with that being said, if you're fighting 4, 6, 8 rounders, as is the case for a lot of people, no matter what background, if they're Olympians or not, you got to acclimate and adjust to the program. And with fewer rounds, there's less rounds for you to even get a knockout, right? If you're in a 12 rounder, somebody might not have the conditioning, so you could have maybe broke them down over time. But if it's a 4-rounder, you only have 4 rounds to work. You got to just bank the rounds and worry about that. So I think Shakur was given a lot of unnecessary flack. Fast forward to the future, he's definitely comfortable with his style. He has a pro style, and he's continuing to do good things for his career. I like this fight. Now, I will say this. This looks extremely bad for Eddie Reynoso as well as Oscar Valdez for this reason. Oscar Valdez just lost to Shakur Stevenson, so he has to bounce back from that. He lost to Shakur Stevenson. Losses are not all equal because you got Danny Garcias and Sean Porters and Gabe Rosado, and they've had losses, but some of them losses shouldn't have been losses and or were very close and too close to call. So all losses are not created equal. Shakur Stevenson put a loss on Oscar Valdez that he's going to have to recover from because he got dominated. I mean, he couldn't really do nothing with Shakur Stevenson from what I've seen. So that's a testament to Shakur's ability and technique, offense, defense. He's a complete fighter, and his confidence is only growing. So to go from Jamel Herring, champion, stopped him, destroyed him, and you could really say he retired him because he fight like one more time and then lost that fight to an underdog, and then he kind of decided to retire. So Shakur Stevenson was his last foray into like kind of the big leagues. And Shakur Stevenson, even though he fought again, Shakur Stevenson took his belt, and that might have been like one of the motivating factors for a loss of confidence and stuff like that. You're no longer a champion, and you might be like, oh, I got to pack it up. But he did that, Jamel Herring, and then he fought Oscar Valdez, dominated him. Now he has the same exact opportunity that Valdez had. Valdez, he was born in Mexico, but he was raised in Arizona. So basically his home, second home, whatever you want to call it, is Arizona. Oscar Valdez was given the opportunity to fight in Arizona against ROBSON CONCEIAO. And just like his first name suggests, the judges, ROBSON. That's a bar. They ROBSON. And I was like, CONCEIAO, how did they come up with these scorecards? And at the end of the day, Valdez's face was all beat up and tattered up and looked crazy. And he and his team had to explain why he looked like that and why the performance was like that and how he won. The WBC judge that had the craziest scorecard had to apologize, things like that. So Shakur is being given the same opportunity to fight at home against a tricky guy, a guy who looks in shape and, you know, I have to see him next to each other. He might even be bigger than Shakur Stevenson. I don't know that for a fact because I have to see him next to each other, but if anything, it's close. They'll probably be eye to eye from what I can remember of both. If not, CONCEIAO might be a little bit taller. So it's a good fight, great fight, stealthy, tricky guy. Shakur Stevenson continues to impress. We need more Shakurs in the sport of boxing, people who are willing to risk it. Again, this is going to look bad for Oscar Valdez if Shakur go in there and fight the guy that Valdez struggled. Valdez is a two-peat Olympian. Shakur only went to one Olympics, and he did medal, but Valdez been to 2 Olympics and fought CONCEIAO, and I thought he lost. A lot of people thought he lost. His face was all beat up. Styles make fights. So if Shakur Stevenson beat Jamel Herring, pretty much retired him, took his belt, stoppage win. Then he dominated against Oscar Valdez, hurt Eddie Reynoso. Now everybody left Eddie Reynoso's gym. And then if he comes and fights the guy that gave mad problems to Oscar Valdez in a hometown fight, and then he makes that look easy, as is the case for his last 2 fights, then we got a real problem on our hands. Shakur is that boy. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe to my channel if you like boxing news. I'm the best at it. Deuces. And I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.